Go live whenever you can, Jilly, because I've got a One World triple coming out. F is right in front of us. That's what I asked him for. So he'll turn onto F, just like the Emirates 380 did yesterday. And flash. He's apparently carrying lots of fresh salmon. There you go. Hoping to depart slightly early. Just listening out on comms, looks like we might get E. Okay, but have you seen something else that it's going to be F, Julie, or? It's E and F. I think that is E and F there. I think there are, it can only be, okay. Either way. Just missed Iceland Air 757, Jilly, as I walked out here. Okay, this is not Tom, folks. Tom is flying the A350 with Qatar today. Anybody looking out on radar? Give you the flight details. QR008. He's a first officer, been with Qatar for approximately 5 years, been on the A350 for 2 years. Fancy that, eh? Converting from a 320 to a 350, as so many 350 pilots have. 319s, even 318s. I think so. High fly, isn't it? Yeah, high fly's 330 Neo. And then we can show everybody the difference between the CEO and the NEO. Make the turn. No. Ryanair to my east. Oh wow, what's this coming this way? Hold on. Hold on. Japan Defense. Hold on, come on. Try and get it when it's a little bit closer. What aircraft is it? Oh, 777, Japan Air Defense Triple. Yes, he is. Sorry, folks. See if I can get it. To get it over the other side. It's just there's too much glare in the. Oh, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Getting glare on, and it's fooling me into thinking that it's the aircraft. Oh man. Just, you see, I keep. Flipping thing is seriously getting in my way. Right, have another go. Yeah. It couldn't be more vertical, this thing. Has he? This is a... This is the most... Wow! No, just cannot get him. Camera is not... Look at that. Royal Brunei 321. Ooh, what? Oh, yeah, that's not good, man. That's not good. Yeah, I know what that's about. Gonna get test card for 2 seconds, Julie. Go back. How's that? We don't know. Oh, what's that? quite blustery up here, folks. So he's gonna make a turn. Wow, a grid. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that was a gust. That was a gust, man. We are gusting here. Stand by, hack going on. Hello? Still there? Jilly? Okay. Just got hit by a downwash. What is going on with this camera? Come on, son. Folks, good afternoon. Welcome to this little short stream. No? Why? I don't know. I mean, I can move the mic really close to me. I mean, it is... Yeah. Okay, well, what I'll do is, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll move the mic over here so it is actually closer to me. So that... Are you serious, man? As I tell you. Nice. What is? From BAE 146. Oh. Oh no, there's a bloody 747 right there, mate. Done in Norfolk by any chance? I'm not seeing him anywhere, mate. Can't see him anywhere. Tighten that up a little bit. Pressed what? Hey, hey, hey. I might have this set up by the time I go home. Okay, how's that? Okay, we're good. And a big shout out if you're watching, Neil Foreman from Virgin Atlantic. Sorry I didn't manage to get here in time to cover your landing. Hopefully you got my details now, and we'll hopefully, as we do with all of our pilots, do what we can if we're around and able to come and film you. It's another pilot for the list of hopefuls who might be flying me to Miami. Mind you, he's on the 350. Was he on the 350 or was he on the he was on 350? So yeah, so it's more like it's this Dreamliner I'm flying, isn't it, to Miami, which I have done before, and it's great. Let me just tie this off. Stop that. Could be Zane, it could be Zane, it could be Carl, couldn't it? Carl Biltcliffe. It could be, yeah. My mate Andrew, is that? That's crazy. And we've got Colin, haven't we? We've got Colin and Captain Dave, Captain Chris, James Shepherd. Cheap seats, always the cheap seats, Solaris. Jennifer Westcott, Dave Morgan. So check radar for QR00. Is it 008, Jelly? Did you say? Was it? He's parked up, I think, just... He's at T3, I know that. So he's sort of like just over that side. Martin Smith. We are waiting on that today. We should be hearing something regarding travel restrictions to the US. Oh, he's up early, look. Oh wow, blimey O'Reilly. Oh, not really, to be honest. No. Yeah. Very kind of him, very, very kind. Lovely things that people do for us, isn't it? You know. You guys are amazing, man. The best, it's got to be the best community on YouTube, hasn't it? What we have here. Carl the astronomer, hey! Carlos. Where's some... Pardon me. Oh. Okay, interesting. More like an A330, isn't it? Eddie the Eagle, with those big wings and sort of like stretching back with the gloves on the end of the hands. Still not on radar, no? 330, he said. It's going to go back, drop back to that 355 slot, isn't it? Mini rolls in the sun. It's not a good combination, man. Oh, in fact, next time I'm up at Lake and Heath, I'm going to go and visit those guys, aren't I? The simulator guys, based up there at Mildenhall, I think it is. I think it was Mike, Bulldog, who drew that to my attention. Spoke to the lady there, and they've really put their money where their mouth is. They say that they are the best simulator. I mean, really, kind of the most advanced simulator sort of like experience in the UK. Oh, wow, Colin! Wow, I'm honoured. Thank you, sir. We have the audio is bang on. A big critique, I think, of our audio, isn't it? There you go. That's exactly the feedback that we want, isn't it? I mean, you couldn't get any better than that. Colin, thank you so much. A long time critique of our audio, and I have to say I completely understand and agree compared to what it's like now after playing some of this stuff back. It's just chalk and cheese, isn't it? And you get what you pay for. This is Sony equipment, you know, top of the range gear for field producers, that is, not for cameramen, not for sort of like high end stuff. It's sort of like middle of road, but still all the same, quite expensive, but definitely worth laying out the bucks for good quality audio so that we can deliver you maximum. Okay, we're calling for push. Tom out. That's cool, man. He's on radar, folks. QR08 or QR8, whichever comes up. But A350 with Qatar, and it's Tom at the controls. Tom Critchell, first officer. Big bank town. What's that? Flipping heck. Yeah. Oh. What's that? Go around. I was wondering what's going on. I was like, where's that noise coming from, man? No, because there's an Alitalia or something still sitting on the runway. Completely missed that. Or whatever it is, SAS or whoever. Oh, there you go. And that was due to him. It was SAS as well. Look. It is SAS. Might even hear Tomo's 350. Oh, it's not a very loud start up on the 350. Would hear it if it was a triple. Saw himself on the grass version to the left of the runway. Oh yeah, there's some people go down on the bank there, don't they? There, on the bank there. I was thinking about heading up there one time and doing a little bit of a recce and seeing, yeah. Now, you know, it's just, you know, that is Heathrow's property as far as I'm concerned, and it's a very sort of like, you know, grey area in terms of us going and filming up there. Thing is also that there's a lot of infrastructure in the way, and you lose them through the ramp, the road ramp, the concrete ramp. Worth having a look though, because there's nothing better than seeing them all turning on, because that position there, you get to see them. Obviously you wouldn't be able to put the van up there. Oh. Get down a quick fix, son. Sounds like an old London cab. Where to, Governor? Marble Arch, please. Rightio then. Good afternoon. No, he's off. Wow, very, very short takeoff. Wow. What's the name of that thing that used to swing round your head? The whirly gig or something like that, wasn't it? Was it the whirly something or other? You know that big tube, big plastic tube, and it used to go woo, make all that noise. That's a bit like what those LEAP engines sound like, is what I'm getting at. I'm not just asking out of... Get Sunk. Wow, what a great name. Get Sunk. Is it Sunk? Get. Good afternoon to you tuning in from Belgium. Welcome everybody, hope you're doing well. Helen Sensier, Liz Matthewman, Peter Broom, go around over Marlow, Abby Garvey. Good afternoon everybody, hope you're all doing well. Just here for a short stream to catch our good friend Tom Critchell, first officer with Qatar. Been with Qatar for about 5 years now, flown the A350 for 2 of those years, previously on the A320. and he has mostly fish. Today I am flying mainly fish. Okay, so he's going to give us a flash as he turns the corner onto, I think it's taxiway Foxtrot, which I asked him for this morning. Based on what we had yesterday, some of the Qatar jets go straight over and down to T5 and then right at T5 and through up to 09. But I'm hoping he has requested it. And here we go. Look out for the flash. Okay. He did flash twice. No, he did flash twice, yeah. Yeah, he did. Yep. Is that the go around? Emirates triple, yeah. W Texas, tuning in from Texas. What's that? Lewis is a new member. Okay. That's a shame, getting them involved, you know. Yeah. Melody, yes, it was the brakes squeaking. Indeed, it was. Martin Smith, EasyJet cancelling its flight to Greece. Is that EasyJet cancelling its flights to Greece or cancelling a flight to Greece? Hopefully just the one. Well, obviously not hopefully for any, for those poor passengers and holiday makers hoping to get out to Greece. BA super stretch to go first. We're going to watch him go past, folks. But I want to get Tom, because we are here for Tom, and I kind of want to get, mind you, saying that this BA 350 needs to go quick. It looks like he's going to have to hold his position, Tom, before another 777, by the looks of it, is on finals now. So this guy's going to have to turn it and burn it. Good question, that, Graham Smith. How many operations would it require? How much would that traffic have to increase by before they switch to dual ops? Need to go, man. You need to go. I think that Dreamliner was pretty late, you know. Yeah. It was a high flare when it went into a slight early flare, and then got it down. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tom Critchell. target. And a pigeon. Just for extra effect. Dreamliner and a pigeon photo bombing there. Safe journey, Tomo. Thank you very much, sir. And hopefully catch you again soon. A couple of very old, tatty looking 777s we'll finish off on, shall we? Wow. Oh, actually, has he just come in? That 777-3 is the one that just came in, isn't it? Yeah. Left Clay. Okay, one tatty looking 777 to go out, and another 777 inbound. Wow. Oh, I can't wait for a stormy day when these things are flying off down the runway, all the reverses open, wet runway and everything going on. Very timid at the moment, isn't it? Great to look at, but not that I want to wish for rain. Don't do that. Big barn door flaps on them, man. Either just come from remote or maintenance, one of the two. Nice clean looking cat arse triple look. Say baby. Big undercarriage, look. Bigfoot. Okay, looks like we got, is this guy going to turn it quick? Do we have a... finish on a growler. Wow, that's a dirty triple, isn't it? The dirty old meadow. Jimmy Dallas. Jimmy Dallas, that's ITV, isn't it? Jimmy Dallas asking if there's some big things happening at Heathrow that we can film with you. Well, yeah, interesting. Try and set something up. Okay. Here we go. What is the website, Julie, for Hyatt Place London Heathrow? Or is it just is it Hyatt Place Heathrow, is it, or .com or something like that? Oh, okay. Okay, right. But there is only one, isn't it? There is only one. Only one Hyatt Heathrow. There's only one Hyatt Heathrow. Yeah, Hyatt Place London Heathrow into Google and then bosh, that'll bring it up. she's screaming for us as well. Bit blustery up there, a little bit blustery. Right, you horrible lot. That's it. That is it. What's the best thing to do? Which way's best? What? Oh yeah. What time's that? 5 something. Oh yes. I think it's 5 something or other. Hold on a minute. Paul told me 5:30. It's another hour. Okay. We still get a good look at it though, don't we? Okay. Well, for Tim. For Tim. Oh my God. Yeah, that's an hour away, isn't it? Is it? Okay. No. EMA tomorrow, folks. Not Coningsby tomorrow. So now you see this A330. This is a CEO, current engine option A330 with Virgin Atlantic. I think 90 odd percent of the global A330 fleet are CEOs. There are a lot of neo variants flying now, one of which is on its way currently over the Bay of Biscay with Hi-Fly. Now Hi-Fly, I think, are a charter concern who will operate on behalf of, etc., etc. Now the big noticeable thing about the A330 Neo is its winglets and its engines. And the winglets are, if you remember, if you were into your aviation a couple of years back, we well, about 4 years ago now, isn't it, when we went to ILA Berlin and we saw the Airbus gave it a name, didn't they, for the winglet? It was the anyway, it was sort of like shrouded in secrecy at the time, but it wasn't it was a prototype that they were working on, and it wasn't fully known at the time. Maybe it was, I don't know, that it was the winglet that was being tested for the new Neo variant, which is a real work of art, all carbon piece that have to be that shape, to be honest with you. It'd be very difficult to shape alloy, sheeting alloy, that is, sheet alloy in that shape, because it's got all sorts of twists and turns in it. A real work of art, real sculpture. And then of course the Trent 7000 engine. These are the Trent 700 engine that you're seeing here on this aircraft, and the new variant has the Trent 7000 engine. So more powerful, more efficient than the Trent. Probably not that much more difference in terms of its thrust capabilities, I would imagine, than the Trent 700. More so towards the now you look at that side profile, more so towards just the general efficiency of the engine. Trent 7000 has the bigger fan blades. The Trent 700 still has the sort of like multiple fan blades that you used to see on the RB211s and so on and so forth. But the Trent 7000 is a very large, one of the large type engines that we're seeing now, like the LEAP engine on the smaller single aisle jets, and of course the Trent 1000. And the bigger bypass ratio, high bypass ratio turbofans. Started off with a bypass ratio turbofan. I think that was the RB211. And these, the bigger ones, are the high bypass ratio. Wow, look at this old fella. He's been playing out in the garden, and he's got plaster on and everything. Wow. What's going on, GP? Everything all right? Oh, I see it. I see it. Runway inspection going on there, folks. You see the rake on that A330 as well. How she points downwards. It's not that noticeable, but when you look at the rake on it, you'll see that it does have a distinctive downward rake. She sits up at the back or squats down at the front, whichever way you look at it. The pure freighter variant has a factory built A330F has the bulbous front undercarriage, which is just lifted up the aircraft. It's not there for strengthening purposes, really. Obviously, they've needed to increase the height of the front end of the aircraft just to give it less rake, make it easier for loading and unloading. Something that we'll no doubt see at some point. Qatar operate the A330 freighter, as well as a number of other operators as well. But it's something that we've seen before, and hopefully welcome it back sometime soon. Tom Critchell now just entering Czech airspace. Thanks, Sandy. Oh, there he is. Look, he's on there. He's on the feed. Just in a nice cruise climb now over Belgium. He's on there. Tomo's on there, mate. Fantastic. Did you see it, Tomo? Have you watched it back? I guess you can, can't you? It's insane, isn't it? Yeah, that is insane. Zig game, 747 to Cologne will fly over Heathrow, about 20 minutes, 39,000 feet. Tell you what, it's getting a bit hazy, but John Godson, yes. Completely forgot that there is a high fly A339, which is the Neo variant. And I think one of the largest operators is TAP of the A330 Neo, which we saw bucket loads of when we were out there. Just unbelievable turn-on point at that shoot as well, wasn't it? With those 330 Neos right at us. Tippy-toeing down in it. You say hello. The blade, just remembered it. It was the blade, folks. Blade wingtip. Look that up on Google. I remember when Airbus were testing it. They were testing it on an A330, I think, on one of their NEOs, on their CEOs. And at the time, it was. That was right. That's right. Yeah, it was their test aircraft that was at ILA Berlin, wasn't it? It's all coming back now. Because I remember them saying it's very, very delicate. You can't get any dust on it, or dust. It's going to be a bit difficult, isn't it? Ooh. Another one, look. It's like bleeding bomber squadron. There we go. Noisy old triple. Sounds like GE's. AGS, isn't that the guy with the that's the AGS truck, isn't it? Whatever happened to him, because he was he always used to come past go William Jones, don't Airbus call them sparklets? Interesting, I've never heard that before. Ben Brown, Paul, Ralph, that would have been Munich. That would have been Munich, wasn't it? When we were driving around, we chased that A319 up the runway. I'm still amazed at the bleeding, oh yeah, Zurich, yeah, that's a great place to visit, folks. we'll have to get back there and do another piece, because you can pay for a trip. It's basically a package deal, isn't it? Out there at Zurich, runway visitor location or whatever it is. I've got a couple of really good spots out there at Zurich. Great place to visit. Can't wait to get back out there. See, look, every time you see the old livery, you think, oh. Looking a bit old now, isn't it? Good if they leave a few of them in the old livery. Okay, 330 number one. Oh, 330. Wow, it's a shame it's not a moisture day, isn't it? Look at that, 330s going out. And a partridge. Sorry. Yep, 330. Oh, Iberia 350 turning on to finals. Okay, that's interesting. The other one's just in behind him. Now that 330 CEO, folks, that's powered by the General Electric CF6 power plant, I think you'll find. 2 engine options with the CEO. I think maybe even Pratt & Whitney P4000s on the American jets, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Let's see how steep this one goes up, or quick. Always looks so laboury, that undercarriage going up in the 330. Don't forget, folks, we are at the Hyatt Place, London Heathrow, and you can book rooms here. There's a package deal that these guys are offering. It amounts to a top floor room with exclusive access to the Blue Sky Suite, which is right behind me here. Fully air conditioned. You can take your meal up there, take some drinks up there, come with the family, stay here. You get 50% off parking. There's a discount on your bar tab as well as your meals as well. And the rooms, I've got to tell you, folks, I know I haven't mentioned this recently, but the rooms that we're talking about have, I think there's about 5 of them available. 5.5 metre span on the window. Can you believe that? You're not restricted as much as you are at some other hotel windows, whereby they're either very small or there are pillars outside which sort of like jut outwards and unfortunately limit your left to right view. So I know it's very difficult when you're designing a hotel, but these guys, whoever designed this hotel, must have maybe even had a love of aviation, because they put a 5.5 metre span window in these top floor rooms. on the 5th floor. And it's very, very simple. Just go to the website if you're a member on Big Jet TV to get your discounted package. You don't have to be a member. You can just come here and stay here. But as a member, you do get a discounted package rate. And it's very easy to navigate through. All you need is your the special code, which you can get by going to your YouTube channel or our YouTube channel and looking up the perks as a member, as a member. Unfortunately, you can't do that unless you are a member. So it's a very simple process. And then when you are through to the website, once you've got that discount code, you just need to go to the Book Now tab on their website. Drop down to the Special Rates button. You'll see it right there. And then you finally, under that Special Rates tab, when you hit that, all you need to do is select Corporate or Group Code. When you do that, that will then prompt you to fill in the discount code, and then you're booked up. Wow, Iberia 350 in, Iberia 350 out, 330 out. Wow, Iberia busy, man. Yes, of course, you also get access to the Blue Sky Suite, which I was just saying is a very well air-conditioned suite up here on the 6th floor at the Hyatt Place. And this is the view that you get, albeit inside the enclosure of the room there. So you're weatherproofed in there, basically. If it's boiling hot, then it's well conditioned, and if it's freezing cold or miserable, it's obviously nice and cozy in there. Okay. Next. Oh wow, here we go, look. Sneaking out over there, look. Cargo jet. Quite bumpy up there. Asked Tom if it was a bit of a bumpy ascent going up. Or is it mainly all ground thermal activity? You know, I mean, what am I sort of up here, 100 feet above the ground? Iberia 330, next to go. No, it is £108, Filton 216. I think that is right. The £82 I think you saw yesterday was for like a single room with none of the benefits bolted to it. So this is a package deal that these guys here are offering you members. So normally those rooms would come in a lot more expensive and you wouldn't get all the added benefits, the parking, the bar, the food, etc, etc, and more importantly the blue sky suite and those rooms with the big windows in them as well. What a great place to wake up in that. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Go right, go right, go right. Oh. Osvaldo. Bermudez. Bermudez. Tony McCall, TCC. Their chairman was flying that A380. What's that? Yeah, Tony McCall, I think it might have been Tony, you mentioned it the other day actually, the Emirates 380 going out of Manchester with only 23 passengers on board. Crazy. Oh, that's nice. Dave Carrington, highly recommend this hotel. Was there a couple of weeks ago. Staff were amazing and the rooms were fantastic. Well, you don't need much more of a whatchamacallit than that, do you? Interesting to see a couple of BA jets there at what would normally be. That must be, those aircraft must have come in from red countries. Is that right? So still banking, wow. Stretch those wings, man. It's blustery, folks, very blustery. Sorry for the dodgy camera work, but very, very blustery. Getting battered here from side to side. Sonia Keenan, 787-9 off to Hartsfield, Atlanta. There we go. Oh, okay, Ben Brown. GEUUG hasn't flown since 26th of March, so it can't have. Must be parked there. Okay, well, there was one parked there yesterday, but there definitely were not two, BA. Maybe they're being readied for service. Okay, George is asking me to shout out to the missus how to book the oh, hold on a minute, how to book the room rates, the special plane spotters package, I guess you could say. Big Jet TV members only package here at the Hyatt Place. So just first thing you need to do is you need to go to, as a member, if you're signed into YouTube, go into the perks on Big Jet TV, on the Big Jet TV YouTube page. Is that right, Jilly? Can't they get it off their own perks, off their own page? Why do they have to go to... No? Okay. Doesn't it show you as a member that... Right, okay. Okay, we're just putting up on the community now, folks. What's the community is going to be the next question. Yeah. So go to Big Jet TV, click on community. We'll give you those details. They're just coming up in a moment, folks. It's a very simple sort of like 1, 2, 3, 4-step process. Get the code first, then go to the website, to the Hyatt Place Heathrow website. Hit book now, then scroll down to special rates. Hit the special rates button, and then once you're there, hit the corporate group rate. And that will then prompt you to put the code in. Cool. Okay, cargo jet 767. Here we go. Yeah. 5th floor room, yeah. 5th floor suite, isn't it really? Room, like double, yeah. %50 discount on parking. Yeah. Discount on bar and food. I don't know. I think it's just, I don't know what percentage it is, but it is just a discount on bar and food. Yeah. And access to the Blue Sky Suite. Yeah. Wow. Flexi wing, man. Silence. So, Terminal 3, as we know, is being used now for passengers arriving from red zone. The passenger for the red zone is for parking and not parking. That's what was that in airplane, wasn't it? The blue zone is for Phil Spicer, is a new member. Welcome, Phil. Good to see you here. Dan Patton says, I tell you now, if I go to the Hyatt Place and bar, the bar and restaurant will not be seeing me, not with a 5.5 metre window to gaze out of. There we go. just be a skeleton sitting there at the end of the 3 days. He never asked to eat. He never asked to eat. David Raymond, not allowed on the roof, I'm afraid, my friend. That's something that we're looking at, hopefully, to do in the future. The future. Yeah. Give him Phil a shout out, and NNNRRR is a new member. What, Coglock 747 to the south of you. Wow, here we go. It's a race. I got two jumbos. Is that 2 jumbos I've got? Come on, cameraman. Come on, son. He's in haze. That's why he's in haze. This one here, though. Come on. That's an 800, isn't it? I think that's an 800, isn't it? Look
Look at that separation. Look at them. Look, look, look. Can you see them? Can you see them? Oh, okay. Someone said the code works perfect. Perfect. There we go. It's happening. It's happening. And then one coming towards us. He's going to see him, isn't he? He's going to see him. Man, come on, son. Oh, this is most annoying. Why? What's that? Lufthansa? Air France? KLM? Lufty, yeah? It's that grey. Wow, yeah, nice. Lufty 350 in the old livery. Yeah. Yeah. How cool is that? Hey. Here. Is that 787-10 on push? Might get a little start up. Good feedback coming back, folks, that the code and everything is working, so it's active now. Turning. Just not going to get it. It's too far away, isn't it? It's right above that tower. There she is, making her turn, look. That turn. What's that? Who's that? Oh. American 777. Get a start up. Oh, blimey, that was a quiet startup. Reason why that was quiet, Rolls-Royce, isn't it? Rolls-Royce powered that American triple. 800. Sonia Keenan, TAP 321 Neo inbound, 10 minutes. Thank you, Sonia. David Raymond. Yeah, off of the fifth floor. Well, this view that you're getting now. That's why that's why there's a select number of rooms, because they're the ones that have the big long windows in them. Yeah, when they're on southern runway operations, it's better to hit the Hilton. When they're on northern runway operations, hit the Hyatt. David Raymond saw Singapore 747 freighter this morning over Birmingham. Nothing much really happening up at Birmingham at the moment. Oh, sorry about that. Landing. Blue Sky Suite is right here, folks. By the way, this building here that you're seeing in front of me is a nicely conditioned area that they use primarily for business meetings and stuff like that, but they have now decided to put it to really good use and let people come and watch planes from it. Oh, is it not working now? Joe DeGregio, Southwest Louisiana weather. Good afternoon to you. Ivo, National 747 on descent over Cologne to my house. Wow, yeah. Sometimes when you see that descent, you also see them make a turn as well, which is great. And then the trail, the vapor trail, just stops as they reach a certain altitude, or reach the altitude at which the vapor, that the trails are not visible, so to speak, the water vapor. What's that, GP? Direct headwind, I think. Maybe a bit sort of like southwesterly, maybe. Or southeasterly, sorry.
Oh, intersect. This little 737. It's a 700 NG, I think. Air Algiers 737 freighter just over Southampton inbound, Martin Akerman. Yes. A converted 737 freighter. In fact, one of the major conversion companies said that the 737 is rapidly becoming the favourite amongst conversions. That and the A330 as well as obviously the 777. But for regional and domestic stuff, as a feeder flight as well, the 737 becoming very popular. Feeders, by that I mean where they will fill the aircraft up with commerce and freight, mainly commerce. It will then go to a distribution point, which is somewhere like Cologne or wherever it might be. That then gets broken down in the distribution warehouse. That then gets put onto international flights. So a very, very sophisticated system that they run there in Cologne, and something that we covered when we were out there. I didn't get to go inside the distribution centre itself because of obviously it being so busy in there, but I think it's 100,000 packages an hour or something crazy like that they can they handle. Do I? Oh really? What, on the Hercules? Oh, okay. What, today? Oh, Richard Mortara's birthday. Happy birthday, Richard. One of our long-standing members. Been there since year dot, I think. There he is. Oh, a minute. Oh. It's not in there, is it? That's a triple, isn't it? No, the one I'm looking at. Is that a FedEx triple, yeah? Stand by. AGM. Royal Jardine. Seeing that? Not seeing that MD-11. Did you say it's heading south or heading north? Okay. Oh, I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. Yeah. It's a long way away. Did we get that link working? Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. Ooh, she's a long way off. Okay, next up, folks, 737 freighter conversion. This is a P2F conversion, passenger to freight. Let's just see if I can get this MD-11 in shot. She's a long way away, man. Definitely an MD-11, yeah? That's not it, is it? No, that's something much, looks smaller, but I think this is it. But should get that in a little bit. Say a bit dead. Jones used to drive tugs to put trailers onto cargo ships. It was a tricky job, but I would love to drive one of these tugs on pushback. Wow, yeah. Didn't Timmy Toothpicks get a job dispatching or something like that? Dispatcher. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Okay, right, I'm with you. Yeah. Okay, right above it. Oh, he's not a ramp agent. He's in the office. Yeah. There you go, Chili. Tri-jet. Great to see UPS taking on 3, I think, or maybe even more of the ex-Lufthansa MD-11s, converting them into freighters. Great to see. Okay, next in, I think first time ever seen here in the UK. Is it Air Algiers? 737. Sorry. Oh, it's Richard Sinnott. That's a very, very nice thing to say. Okay, we'll see the freight door on this side. So this has been converted and then painted. Yeah, you can see that underneath it where the closure is. Yeah. Okay, and next up behind this, folks, Hi-Fly A330, but this is the Neo. So this is the new engine option variant of the A330. And remember what I was talking about earlier on about the winglets and the engines being the most distinctive part of the Neo of the A330 that you'll see, and that is visible, should I say. I have no doubt that on the flight deck there's maybe upgraded flight management system, electronics, and it's blue, isn't it? It's actually a bit like Rwanda, isn't it? In a funny sort of way, isn't it? Or okay, so this is not a conversion then. This is a factory built, right? Okay. But that was once a passenger jet, wasn't it? So passenger to freight, P2F. That's why I don't know, it's just a general name across the board, isn't it? Yeah. Passenger to freight, P2F, isn't it? Okay. Oh, okay. Look at these big engines, ladies and gents. And then look at those winglets. Look at them. See how much bigger the engines are, folks. It's more like a 777 engine, you know, the Rolls-Royce Trent 900, or that's a 7000. Oh. Three-pronged wingtip. Okay, so we're hearing, folks, that apparently Hi-Fly are going to be trialing a new wingtip. Hi-Fly are going to be doing that on their 330, one of their 330s. So when we get a good shot, you'll be able to see what I mean about the it's the other wingtip that you have on the A330, the normal A330 CEO. Is a straight fenced style alloy wingtip. So it's a structure which is fabricated in aluminium, whereas this is an all carbon wingtip, which, like I say, looks very different from different angles. You can see there, big long curve on it. And those big giant engines as well, the Trent engine, Trent 7000, and you can see what they've done.
like the this is just an addition that Airbus have started doing with some of it. It's an option that the customer can take up if they want, which is to have that I call it eyeliner around the windscreen there of the cockpit canopy, to give it that more rounded effect. Makes it look a little bit more sleek than the just the straight angled style of most aircraft, to be honest. So they offer that on the 330, 320, and the 330 Neo and the 320 Neo family. Looks like a straight curve there, but it's sort of like forwards and then backwards, you know, the structure of it. Very highly efficient wingtip. Adds fuel efficiency. The more aerodynamic the aircraft is in terms of drag, the more fuel you're going to save, and that's something that you know, is, I'm guessing, looking at what Airbus are doing, they're able to now develop new style winglets and retrofit them, by the looks of it, to the Neos. So therefore, it is a bolt-on, bolt-off assembly, by the looks of it. If they're able to switch out the current ones that are on their existing A330 Neo and switch it out with this new 3-pronged style wingtip, which is going to be very interesting to see. See what I mean there? How odd it looks at that angle, because there's a sort of like a downward sweep to it as well, a last little downward sweep before it starts to sweep up. Pretty cool. Dan Patton, I think you'll find that the wing is longer on the Neo, purely down to that winglet. The actual wing itself will probably have revisions that, you know, wing manufacturers will make over time on variants, you know, but like change a style of a bolt, or change the style of fixing some new developments that are always taking place with these assembly lines and manufacturers. But yeah, in general, the wing of the CEO, the Neo, is the same wing as the CEO. Right, that's it, folks. We were here just for Tom, but thanks to Paul for letting us know about the Air Algiers 737 freighter, and also about the that beautiful high fly 330 Neo. So we've now got three. It might be a first time for a lot of people seeing the 330 Neo. Who knows? We've what did we used to see, Gilly? It was the Air Mauritius, wasn't it? Air Mauritius A330 Neo that we've seen a couple of times in here, and so on and so forth. Might have to be what happened, this just being a short stream. But anyway, yeah, TAP, multiple TAPs at Lisbon. But listen, folks, tomorrow it's freight night. It's freight night up at East Midlands tomorrow, folks. Not exactly sure what time we're going to be going live at this point in time, but we're there to catch the busy period as it builds up. Now, the one thing is that what you've got to appreciate is that a lot of these feeder flights come in and a lot of the UPS, the brown tails, the 760s, and the Prime Airs and all that lot, they all generally come in and stay there until a lot later before they go out. So they don't go out till sort of like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So there's 2 phases, and we're going to be there for that first phase with all the aircraft arriving and going to gate and being offloaded. We can't unfortunately see the east hub too well, but we can see the west hub, and hopefully we'll catch Cargo Logic's 747 down there as well. But anyway, thanks for that. Thanks to Tom. Hope you enjoy the rest of your flight, my friend. And thank you to everybody for being here and keeping us company. Really enjoyed your company once again. We'll see you tomorrow, folks. Keep the app open. Big thanks to the guys here, Hyatt Place as well. Don't forget, folks, that as a member, you can come and get these views here at the Hyatt Place with those big 5.5 metre long room windows, and that's something that we'll do at some point in time. I'll take you down there and give you a view from those windows. But anyway, look after yourselves. We'll see you next time on Big Jet TV, which will be tomorrow. See you, bye. Okay, GP, you can go cut if you want.